Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be discussing the new mode and how popular it is and how good it is for Fortnite. Unless you've been living under a literal rock, this last week Fortnite Reload just came out with basically an entirely new map which is OG Fortnite themed. So far we have just gotten the squads mode added and it is super exciting to see OG Fortnite back once again. I'm going to start by explaining the mode and then I'm going to give my opinions on stuff such as the map, the loot pool, the players, the modes, and also how good it has been performing in terms of player base. In essence, it is literally a squads mode. The squads are put together in a map, 10 teams, 40 players, and they're thrown into a battle royale type mode, except there's a little bit of twist in it. When a player dies, there is no need to get a reboot card or go to a reboot van. They will just respawn after 30 to 40 seconds. But the twist is they will respawn only if they have other squad members alive. So as long as one of your team members are still alive, you will still respawn after dying. This is super interesting because I don't think we've had a mode like this before. If you died before, you'd have to be rebooted and you wouldn't be able to spawn back in. This is the first actual Fortnite mode we've had where the players just fully respawn, apart from 50v50 and also Team Rumble. After about 10-15 minutes into the game at a certain point in the zones, respawns will fully turn off and therefore the game will be finished in about maybe 5-7 minutes after that point. It's obvious that this game mode being squads and squads only has been built for the casuals, and that is also good for the comp players because that means we can practice 1v4ing and all of that fun stuff. The loot pool is also pretty crazy with literally just OG weapons. You have the OG AR, the OG pump, the tactical SMG, the sniper, the rocket launcher. Everything you associate with OG Fortnite is in this mode. You have minis, bigs, med kits as the heals, and also floppers. And it even has the mythic goldfish. The loot pool is all on the screen right now. And I have really enjoyed using the pump once again. It has been so long since I've used the pump, since OG Fortnite, and I love using it. I know OG Fortnite wasn't that far along because we had the revamp of it the other season, but it does feel that way, especially since the pump does so much damage. It is so good to use. One thing I mentioned earlier was the first negative I want to talk about, and that is the fact we have only one game mode. We have squads, and that is it. You can play with it on Phil, but the players in Phil are questionable to say the least. They were going to add duos, and I believe they have added duos into the game files. And it turns out I was proven right because yesterday they added them in and then taped them out straight away, so duos was not in the game after that. But then they added them straight back in today's update. So today, as you're watching this video, duos is now available for everyone to play. This was good because not everyone has 4 friends to play with, especially me because I talk to no one and speak to no one. Also, if you're slightly worse at the game, you might also find more success in solo duoing rather than solo squadding. And also, the players might be slightly better in duos, who knows, seeing as most of the people loading in will be friends and in contact with one another, meaning that you'll be able to hit some nice practice as a solo. I personally want to talk about the map because the Reload POI maps are crazy. We have the soccer stadium, Tilted, the motel, Snobby, Retail, Pleasant, Wailing Woods, Dusty Remix, and Loot Lake. Lil Loot Lake, to be precise. It is actually wild. There are so many great POIs on this map, and it means that every time you load in, there's going to be so many people at each one of them, meaning that anyone you land at, you will be able to fight a lot of people at, with it's great fighting practice, honestly. I love it. As well as this, in the later proportions of the map, you have a lot of supply drops coming from the sky, and they're really easy to find, they're super easy to get. They have mats in, which is really great. I can't say enough good things about this mode. There are so many great things. The only thing I really wish they would do is add Siphon. We have no Siphon in regular Fortnite, which does help with preventing heal off. However, having no Siphon in this is a little bit dodgy because when you're trying to 1v4, you kind of need the extra level of edge that gives you Siphon. Getting 50 health after every kill really does help you nail it, and I hope that's something they're going to consider adding in, to be honest. Other than that, we can only hope they add solos in so we can have all 4 of the game modes, or maybe even trios. I don't know. There wouldn't be that much of a desire for trios in my opinion. I think solos would be one of the most desired modes. Solo Reload, where you can respawn till a certain point and then you just respawns turn off. Super interesting in my opinion. Anyway, even with all these changes, The reload mode has been going crazy. The first couple days has been outperforming regular Battle Royale, and even now it's pretty much on par with regular Battle Royale. People are tending to play it because ranked is just so scuffed at the moment with all the cars, all the fists, all the nitro, and it just means that players are much willing to play the reload mode and just play with the pump, play with the OG pump, a bit more of a balanced loot pool where people aren't fisting in your box every 4 seconds. That being said, I hope they continue making this mode the greatest, because as I said, it is great practice and hopefully we can get some tournaments with it soon. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed today's one, and also subscribe to the channel. Check out the one on the screen right now. It is another news video and you're going to want to know what's happened recently in the Fortnite competitive scene. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.